And finally, a chilling reminder of Mexico's deepening crisis with gang violence, this time claiming the lives of 5 young musicians hired to perform at a private event in the border city of Reynosa. The group never made it back, and their bodies were found days later, and authorities say cartel members are to blame. As arrests are made and the community mourns, questions grow about just how safe it is to be an artist in the country where music and crime are becoming dangerously intertwined. We have more from the ground.
The brutal murders of 5 musicians from the Mexican group Fuguitivo have once again highlighted the deadly intersection of gang violence and cultural life in Mexico's cartel-dominated Northeast. The band members, aged between 20 and 40, vanished on May 25th while en route to a private performance in Reynosa. It's a city near the US border that has become synonymous with cartel brutality. Their disappearance triggered a frantic search, with distraught relatives reporting ransom demands. Days later, the grim discovery of 5 bodies confirmed their worst fears. Authorities have since arrested 9 people apprehended with firearms and vehicles believed to be used in the crime.
During this operation, state and federal law enforcement forces arrested 9 individuals considered to be likely responsible for the mentioned events and who are known to be members of a criminal cell of the Gulf Cartel.
According to Tamaulipas Attorney General Irving Barrios Mojica, surveillance footage and cell phone data helped track the musicians' last known movements.
After their kidnapping of Fuguitivo band members, they were taken to a property near the Equal Cerdan neighborhood, where the previously mentioned security and justice personnel conducted an operation. The operation is still ongoing. Forensic services personnel are working at the location. At the moment, there are elements that suggest this is the place where they were unfortunately killed.
This massacre underscores a disturbing trend in Mexico, where musicians, particularly those performing regional genres like narco-corridos, songs that often glorify cartel life, are increasingly caught in the crosshairs of criminal groups. Whether Grupo Fugitivo was targeted for their music or became collateral damage in a broader turf war remains under investigation. Reynosa, where the musicians were killed, remains under a Level 4 travel advisory from the United States. This is due to rampant crime, kidnapping, and frequent gun battles. Violence linked to organized crime has claimed more than 480,000 lives in Mexico since 2006. In Tamaulipas alone, the line between public life and cartel rule continues to blur, with heavily armed gangs openly patrolling areas and overpowering local law enforcement. This isn't the first time musicians have suffered at the hands of cartels. In 2013, 17 members of the band Combo Colombia were executed under similar circumstances. And earlier this year, leaflets threatening music artists with ties to rival gangs were scattered across a northwestern city by a plane. An airborne warning shot from cartel factions. As gangland influence seeps further into Mexico's artistic space, even music is no longer safe. President Claudia Sheinbaum has responded by launching initiatives aimed at replacing violent lyrical narratives with positive messages. Still, as the tragic fate of Grupo Fugitivo shows, rewriting lyrics may be easier than rewriting the reality on the ground. With musicians now facing the same level of risk as journalists and activists, the cultural cost of cartel control is now becoming increasingly devastating. The question remains, who will perform when the music stops?
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktoren,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka-charge mo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Fiskali radikali. Stop.
Japanese,
$4 trilhões以上mo.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select the language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.